Hello and welcome to this special episode of Space Explorers. Today, we will be talking about Laika, the pioneering canine cosmonaut who made history by becoming the first animal to orbit Earth. On November 3, 1957, a small, scrappy stray dog named Laika was launched into space aboard the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2. Laika's journey was a major milestone in the history of space exploration, paving the way for future animal and human space missions. At the time, very little was known about the effects of space travel on living organisms. The Soviet Union saw Laika's mission as an opportunity to gather valuable data on the physiological effects of spaceflight. But Laika's journey was not without its challenges. The spacecraft was designed to be a one-way trip, with no provisions for a safe return to Earth. This meant that Laika was essentially a test subject, and her mission was expected to end in her death. Despite the risks, Laika was chosen for the mission due to her calm and docile nature. She was trained for several months in a special facility, where she was subjected to a variety of tests and simulations to prepare her for the rigors of space travel. On the day of the launch, Laika was placed in a special capsule and strapped into a harness to keep her secure during the flight. As the countdown began, Laika was likely nervous and scared, but she remained calm and brave throughout the launch. At exactly 9:07 a.m. Moscow time, the Sputnik 2 spacecraft blasted off from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Laika was on her way to becoming the first animal to orbit Earth. As the spacecraft soared into the sky, Laika's vital signs were monitored by a team of scientists on the ground. Her heart rate, respiration, and other biological functions were all closely monitored throughout the flight. After a few hours in orbit, it became clear that Laika was experiencing some distress. The spacecraft's cabin had overheated, and Laika was panting heavily and experiencing high levels of stress. Despite the best efforts of the ground team, Laika's condition continued to deteriorate, and she eventually succumbed to overheating and stress. Laika's mission was a tragic one, and her untimely death was met with widespread sadness and outrage. Despite this, her legacy lives on as a testament to the bravery and sacrifice of all animals who have contributed to the exploration of space. Laika's mission may have been short, but it was an important one. She paved the way for future animal and human space missions, and her bravery and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching this special episode of Space Explorers. Join us next time as we continue to explore the wonders of the cosmos.